Is there anybody else you're hanging out with?
Nah.
You
want to know?
There's no Mrs. OKB?
Not yet, but soon.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're traveling a lot. I'm sure you're seeing a lot of things. A lot of, opportunities to make healthcare accessible to all, so.
Double the impact.
My people, we are here checking in today with another episode of ITV, also known as Inside the Vibe. I'm Yoru, and our guest today is a scholar. It's a scholar, a humanitarian. He's a man of the people. He's a recipient of the Dweni Men Adinkra Award. He is also a CNN Hero Award recipient, also a recipient of Service Excellence. He's also known as the Ghanaian Hope. I give you Osei. Osei, of course.
Where did you find all these?
I Googled it, and it's on your profile, so I had to find it. All right, so first off, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty well.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I went to college with this guy. One of the best people to cheat off of in my life. I'll tell you that for sure. Helped get me through Physics 1 and Physics 2. Stupak. We were in the trenches together. Learned a lot. Also learned a little at the same time. So the best of both worlds. So this is Osei Boateng, the man, the myth, the legend. So before we start into the questions that I have for you today, I wanted to do like a quick game, set the flow. Okay. That's what we do here on Inside the Vibe. And I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're just going to tell me what memory comes to mind. Oh. So, for example, if I say favorite fruit, you may say
jollof rice.
That's not a fruit.
We said food or fruit?
Fruits.
Oh, fruit. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Jollof rice is not a fruit. You're crazy. All right, so let's get it going. All right, first concert you ever been to?
Maverick City.
Okay. Oh, Maverick City, the gospel choir.
The gospel choir.
Oh, yeah, they're very talented. First vacation you ever went on?
Michigan.
Okay. Why Michigan?
Yeah, I mean, I lived there for a while. I did work there.
Really?
Yeah.
Africans always go to the Midwest. My dad went to Ohio when he first got here.
Oh.
I don't know why he was there, but God bless him. He's still alive. God bless him to this day. First apartment or first place you lived when you came here?
Somerset, New Jersey.
Somerset. Yeah. Yep. Same. That's where I grew up. First friend you made in your life?
Justice. Is my friend in Ghana.
Dope. Yeah. Okay. First job you ever had?
Working out at Payless Shoe Sauce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back in the day, my mom loved Payless. Oh, my gosh. She had to stop that. The first thing you ever bought with your first paycheck?
Laptop?
Oh, he was getting money. First celebrity crush. And don't lie either.
What do you mean? Wow.
Better not be white. Better not be white. First celebrity crush.
That's a tough question.
It's only tough because the real answer was white.
What do you mean? No.
Who's your first celebrity crush? Could be anybody.
Trying to think. Maybe, I don't know. No? No.
Okay, we'll skip that question.
Just skip that question.
To save you. First time you ever heard your favorite song?
You mean the first time in terms of my age?
Yeah, it could be, age, whenever, first time you had a favorite song.
My favorite song, probably say 20.
Okay. Yeah. And what was the song?
Yeah, it was a song by Joe Metal, a gospel artist.
Okay. All right. So that set the flow. First to the first with Osei. I'm Yoru, and this is Inside the Vibe. We're going to get into some questions that we have for Osei. First, I saw on your Instagram, in your bio, it says passionate about making healthcare accessible to all.
That's right.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah. So for me, being passionate about healthcare means that ensuring that people who otherwise wouldn't have access to healthcare are able to get access to it. So the passion for me is the energy that drives me to accomplish my purpose. And I believe my purpose is to ensure that people are able to get good health and live to the fullest of their potential.
And how did you come across this purpose? Because I feel in life, we're always looking for something, to be a part of something more, trying to find a reason for our existence. And you seem to have found yours.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through how you arrived at, giving health to everyone who, healthcare accessible to all? How did you arrive at that?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Ghana, lived there for the most part of my life. And growing up, I grew up in a community where access to healthcare was a challenge, where individuals would have to travel several miles to the nearest healthcare center, but with no guarantee that they'll even get to meet a healthcare provider. So it's like I make all these sort of trek to this hospital, and I realize that, there's no person there. And personally, I lost my grandmother and my auntie because of, healthcare inefficiencies. So at a very young age, I wanted to do something in the healthcare space, but I wasn't sure which route to go. So through my lived experiences, through the experiences of other people, that is where I have that sense of, I don't know if it's a good anger or not, but it's like something needs to be changed.
It's a passion, no. And so I think nothing that needed to be changed was ever changed peacefully.
That's right.
So I think that anger, you've put it to to good use. You have OKB, right? OKB Hope Foundation, which is amazing, because I feel like we were just in physics, and now you're founder of a nonprofit, which is, I think, you guys are doing amazing work. I was just looking through your socials, and I think it was over 77 regions in Ghana you guys have been able to provide healthcare to?
Yeah, right now it's over 80 communities across 6 regions in Ghana.
Okay.
Served over 10,000 people. So we don't do regions alone. We also go to the prison. So we served a lot of inmates as well. As part of the work.
That's amazing. Yeah. So do you feel you were called? Because I know you have the mission, the passionate about helping everyone access healthcare.
That's right.
So what called you to be the founder of OKB? How did that happen?
I mean, being the founder of a nonprofit definitely wasn't part of my plans. as you know, from school, the goal was to go to medical school and become a doctor.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
That's what last time I remember we were talking, like one of the long conversations ago, you were going to Cornell or somewhere.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, OKB, and I was like, I don't know what happened, but hey,
that's right.
Looks like a good cause.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely, as you rightly said, going to nonprofit world wasn't part of the plan. The plan was, I'm going to be a doctor and perhaps go back home and serve my people. And then eventually I started getting into school, learning about different diseases and how it affects human. And I realized that most diseases can be prevented if people are knowledgeable about it.
Absolutely.
And just thinking back in class and reflecting on how I grew up, I was like, if I continue to go the medical school route, probably a lot of people would have died by the time I'm done.
Yeah, it's like another 12 years of school.
So I was like, what can I do now with the knowledge I've acquired? And so it was pretty much, I started as a project because I was still in school. I was as a junior. That was way back 2017, right? And so it's like, okay, let me go do this project back at home, come back and go focus and continue with my medical school, because my parents also African and want me to be a doctor.
Yeah, doctor, lawyer, engineer, just change life somehow.
That's right. Our point. And so after the project, really realized that, the need was great.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a one-time thing.
Absolutely.
And so we decided to do it every time I have break within the summer and winter. And then gradually it grew up to become a nonprofit. So never was in my plans that I wanted to be a founder of a nonprofit.
So do you still have aspirations to become a doctor, or have you just
no, I don't think so. Maybe a different kind of doctor. Maybe go back to school to get a PhD, but not really.
I mean, and you're doing the work you would have done probably in a more direct way anyway.
That's right.
So I feel you found a different way to fulfill your dreams, because it was to serve the community through health, and that's what you're doing. You just did it in a more direct way.
Yep.
That's why man of the people. Like, I need hope. I'm trying to tell you. You got to start marketing that. So all of the people you've come in contact with through, whether it's events, through being in these towns, in these regions, what would you say is the most important thing you've learned about people?
Yeah, the most important thing I've learned about people is that they want to really feel valued, everyone, whether they are poor or rich, like they want to feel that you genuinely care for them.
Yeah.
And so once they feel that they are open to open up to you, trust you, So that is one thing that I've learned about people. It's like, even if they want what you have and you don't value, they wouldn't come for it. They just want to feel like, you know what, I'm also valued. Yep.
And how do you think OKB gives people that value?
Yeah, so for us, before we even go to a community, we tend to work with all the different stakeholders. So, for example, we'll go ask for permission from the district health directorate that, you know what, this is what we do, right? And this is how we serve. Do you have any communities that we can work with? They will give us a list of communities, and then we go to the community, be on the ground. You know, every community has the leaders that they look up to. So it could be a pastor, it could be an opinion leader, it could be a chief, and we go there, we speak with them. And since they've already garnered the trust of the people, once they accept us, it's very easy for the other people to accept. And we make a very intentional effort to really spend time with people, like whenever they come for services, because healthcare is a thing that people receive when they are in their lowest point. So you have to be really intentional about what you are doing to them. They don't want to be treated anyhow, even though they are at their lowest point. So we are really intentional about how we even talk to them, how we serve them. So that way they feel very valued. How we provide the service.
Even people who are on their last still want to be treated with like a modicum of respect.
That's right.
Just because I'm helping you, I don't just get to treat you anyhow. So I think it's important that you guys value that in how you provide these services to these communities. Is there a moment that at your time working under the guise of OKB that made you feel proud of what you've accomplished, where you sat back and like, you know, we really did this? Like, is there a moment you can share with us?
Yeah, there's a lot of it. So I think for the first time we went to a community, that community no healthcare access, no healthcare facility. They don't have light. They don't have anything. And when we were there, that was the first time actually the people of the community actually had a car come to the community, because they were probably living I would say a cottage, like no one goes there. So being able to go there and, you know, go and provide medical care, and then at the end of the day, they come into us that, why did we even do that? Like, because no one has come to them before.
They didn't understand
why someone would just, wake up one morning, bring, healthcare providers and come and deliver healthcare services for them for free, and then go back. And so we did that, and the second time we went there, we saw a lot of sick people, right? So we give them treatment. And the second time we went there, you could see the kids running around, and that was the proudest moment. It was like, wow. Going there, seeing people sick, being able to give medical care, and going back again and seeing them running around was one of the proudest moments. And we continually see that in a lot of communities that we visit. Yeah,
I think when you do work that you can see tangible change in real life.
That's right.
Like the gratitude that you feel is so immense.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go to work, whether it's creatively or 9 to 5, the processes can feel monotonous.
That's right.
And they don't get to feel what they're actually doing impact lives. But riding around in that truck throughout all these different communities, you saw in real time how you changed their life. And now the kids are running around, and it's like you brought life to this community in a way that they like you said, they didn't even see it coming.
That's right.
They couldn't fathom someone would just stop and help us. So I definitely understand how you can feel like empowered by seeing that impact in real time.
Yeah.
Is there, I know you just gave that example, but do you have another moment that you felt gave an example of what OKB was like really about, like the values and the missions of the values and missions you guys want to represent?
Yeah, so for us, what we want to represent is, an organization that gives hope to the hopeless in terms of the medical field. I believe that everyone is called to accomplish something on earth, but not having a good health is also critical, because a lot of people are not able to fulfill their potential because of poor health, and that, start the cycle of poverty, because if you are not able to be strong and go provide for your family, that is where poverty starts. And so our goal is not just to provide people medical care, but to also use this opportunity for them to be able to thrive and fulfill their potential.
Absolutely.
And so that is what I want OKB to stand for. Not like, oh yeah, we provide medical care, but also be the engine where they would, see us as a source of hope and be able to also thrive economically where in any endeavor they want to be in. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I was reading on the website and on the socials again, because that's where I've been doing a lot of my research. 77 communities, you said, not regions.
That's right.
And
I mean, right now it's 80.
okay, 80, my fault. Big 80, my fault. I don't want to short you for 3. So how do you, giving so much of yourself to OKB, how do you find time for yourself?
That's a very great question, and I would say that I don't have an answer. I'm not doing well, and I would encourage to do that. It's something I'm still struggling with in terms of like juggling between 2 continents, time and wise. It's something that I'm trying to be very intentional about because sometimes it can become overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a big mission you have, and I'm sure it can be heavy.
Yeah, but for me, one of the ways is like when I have the time and the chance, I tend to play my bass guitar. So I would serve in church and play the guitar with people, and when I have the chance, tend to hang out with friends, read a book. So that is how I do it, but it's like it's not consistent.
Yeah,
I need to make it very.
Is there anybody else you're hanging out with?
Nah.
You
want to know?
There's no Mrs. OKB?
Not yet, but soon.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're traveling a lot. I'm sure you're seeing a lot of things, a lot of, opportunities to make healthcare accessible to all, so.
Double the impact.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm happy you're at least finding ways to still be present in your mission, but also to yourself, because part of our purpose is to enjoy life through the moments, through the journeys as we get to our destination of our purpose. So I think it's amazing what you and the rest of your team is doing. So the last thing I have for you is who is Osei? Who is Osei Boateng?
That's a very deep question.
I know.
So I would say Osei Boateng definitely, first of all, is a child of God who is on a very redemptive quest to ensure that every life is in good health and has their equal opportunities to thrive. Yeah, so I think Osei is the person who would build the foundation for which people could stand on me and also see life in a clearer view.
I like that. Yeah. Deep question, deep answer. I'm not mad. Pause. Do you have any current projects that, OKB is pushing that you want to kind of shout out? Anything you want to bring awareness to?
Oh, yeah. So apart from the physical health stuff that we do, we also do a lot when it comes to mental health. And if you know, Ghana and I guess Africa as a whole, mental health is something that we don't really talk about.
Yeah, we don't really.
There's a whole culture about that.
Absolutely.
And so we are really doing some work in the mental health space, especially among the youth. So doing a lot of mental health initiatives like symposiums, after school programs for high school students. Yeah. Also, we recently launched a mental health AI assistant.
Oh, congrats! That's dope. AI is big right now, too.
AI is big, so we're trying to leverage that because in Ghana we have less than 100 psychiatrists serving.
Wow! Throughout the country?
Throughout the country, serving 32 million people. So there's a very huge gap and there's a huge demand among the high school students, the university, and even among professionals. So we are trying to also do some work in that space as well. And another one is going to be around, how do we now connect people or like Ghanaians who are in the diaspora to be able to also give back to their community through, let's say, telewellness platform where they can provide some mental health support for people in Ghana. So those are some main initiatives that we are really excited about to really push for mental health. Yeah. And
where can we follow you, follow the mission and support?
Yeah, so we are on all the social media channels, Instagram, OKB Foundation, TikTok, OKB Foundation, Facebook, OKB Foundation, what again? LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, okay. I think that's it.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook. I think that's all of them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, trying to be on top of all these.
Yeah, listen, it's you got a mission, gotta let people know how they can be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely people can really reach out, DM us. We also bring people to Ghana if they're interested in service and they want to serve and be with us in those rural communities.
Excellent.
They can also join us and participate in the rural medical outreaches that we do as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you again for coming.
Thank you for
having me. And Hope, the president of Accra. Thank you for coming out. That's Osei Boateng. I'm Yoru, and this is ITV, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.